What's going on, everyone? I'm Chase, and this is my review of Joe Bell. Now, this one's based on a true story, and it stars Mark Wahlberg as a working-class father who embarks on a solo walk across the U.S. to crusade against bullying after his son is tormented in high school for being gay. Like I said at the top, it is based on a true story. 2011-2012, I believe, are when the events took place. And it just makes the ending of the film even sadder to watch. And you get that sinking feeling in your stomach when it's over. Your heart feels heavy. You want to just reach out to the family members and hug them that were affected by this. You really wish the people that were taken away from us too soon are still alive with us today. It really is an emotional gut punch of a human story. And speaking of the true story part, I had no idea this was a real story. I had no idea this even existed. So I'm glad movies like this are being made to just bring awareness to myself and others who may have not even heard about it, and really just experience the emotional roller coaster that this movie is, and just a really deeply affecting human story. So, thank you for bringing that to my attention. Writers, director, all that stuff. So going into this, I never saw a trailer. I kind of just went into it blind. And I'm kind of glad I did, because all I saw was like a still image from this movie of like Mark Wahlberg and Reed Miller, who plays his son in the film. It's like the same still that I'm pretty sure everyone has seen. Like they're in a field, he's kind of looking at him, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be like a father-son bonding movie. It's nice to see Mark Wahlberg go back to like his more dramatic roots, more stripped down, kind of a smaller budgeted film, and not doing action films, comedy films, really just kind of going back to what I was introduced to him as, which is a dramatic actor with like stuff like Boogie Nights and stuff. So I'm glad I went to it blind because I like this movie. I would say the biggest thing in terms of being in the positives are probably the performances. The trifecta combination of Mark Wahlberg as the father, Reed Miller as the son, and Connie Britton as the wife, all dynamite performances. Really kind of felt every single scene just through their performances. I felt that, and I haven't watched a movie in a while where like I have felt the emotional intensity just through the performances, whether it be the physicality of just how they carry the scene, or just the way they deliver the dialogue, or just how they interact with each other. Just all of it was just so beautiful. And Reed Miller was probably my favorite performance. This kid has got a career ahead of him for sure. And if he's been in other stuff before this movie and I was just too stupid to not notice, that's my bad. Because now I have noticed, and now he is going to be a talent to watch for sure. Just everything about this performance is just so well handled. And I loved just kind of like what he was feeling most of the time, and why he felt this way, and what he was trying to explain to his dad, and he just wasn't really getting through to him, and just, but still, like, he loves his father. It's just a really kind of, like I say, multi-layered performance, and I really enjoyed it. And as a bonus, just a fun little thing, he looks like Edward Furlong from like Terminator 2 days. I thought that was kind of cool, so there you go. And then Mark Wahlberg, there was a couple scenes in the film that he really kind of showcased like why he is a great dramatic actor. One where he is talking to his wife, and then one where he's talking to a police officer. And really, that last scene, you understand why he took this journey and try to redeem himself and wipe away prejudices that he may have had about anyone in the LGBTQ community. And, there's a lot of regret with him that he's going to have to live for the rest of his life. Just that conversation at the end, I think, really kind of was the bow to put on top of this present, and really just made me just like the film a little bit more. Because throughout the entire thing, I was feeling the movie. I was like, this is a very wonderful movie. You want him to succeed in doing this because he's trying to make a difference to honor his son. The whole thing is great, but that conversation he has with the police officer, actually played by Gary Sinise, is really great stuff. Like, that really kind of encapsulates that entire character, and I really liked it. And also, Reed Miller has a similar type of monologue experience with his character, so definitely a lot of those moments, but just showcasing why he's a great dramatic actor. So yes, the story is deeply moving and affecting. The cinematography is nice. The movie's an hour and a half long, so it's edited very, very swiftly. It's a very quick little movie. I understand people's criticisms online maybe making this movie a little bit longer to kind of explore the themes a little bit more, maybe really kind of get a better understanding of the characters. Like, I get those criticisms. It's a very short movie. If this movie was a little bit longer, maybe kind of diving into their home life a little bit more, I would not oppose. But I think for what they were trying to accomplish, I think they did it pretty well. Yeah, so if this is your type of movie, I would say check it out. If you want to see something different from Mark Wahlberg or see a very, very good performance from Reed Miller, I'd say go for it. It's not something I really want to rewatch again. I think for two things. One, it is a very emotionally heavy movie. It's not really something you just want to pop in all the time. And two, I don't think it has that rewatchability factor. Like, I liked watching the movie in the moment. It was a very sad experience, but there was a lot of great things about it. It was an emotional roller coaster for sure. But I have no desire to like watch it again. But for what it was, I like the movie. So let me know down below what you thought of Joe Bell, and tell me if I'm wrong, right, or whatever. I would like to know your opinions on the film. So that will do it for this review. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. I will see you guys later.